I rock to read.
Mr. Engelberger, is it true that you are known all over the world as the father of robotics?
Yes, indeed, Pam. I gathered that nomination from the Robot Institute in the United States. And I don't know if I deserved it or not, but I was very happy to hear it. You know, the Unimate was the first industrial robot in the world. And because of that, it became my opportunity to become, without any effort of my own, the father of robotics. And I enjoy that title so much. And I have fun with it wherever I go. Thank you.
Mr. Engelberger, who inspired you to create robots?
You know, my education is to be a physicist. My reading was Isaac Asimov. That combination was hard to escape. He was a roboticist par excellence. In writing, I wanted to be a roboticist par excellence in building.
Mr. Engelberger, it sounds like you learned a lot from reading when you were young. Is that true?
Yes, indeed. I've been reading all my life, and I think reading is a great sport for every young man, every young woman, to learn to read as much as they could and find out what's going on in the world, and then find out how they can take a niche of it and make it their own.
Tell us, what are some of your most favorite books?
It's hard for me to say I have a favorite because I like to read, but I think that science fiction grabs me most. And of course, that's why Isaac Asimov meant so much to me in my early years. I'm studying like mad to be a physicist. In the back of it, what I want to be is a roboticist.
Mr. Engelberger, I understand you want to create a real robot called Isaac. Who's Isaac?
Isaac is Isaac Asimov. An inspiration to me because of his robot stories. And here I was just building one. And then I thought how much better they could be if we eventually made them in the image that Isaac Asimov expected. And therefore, shouldn't we call this first rascal who runs around our home to help us, call him Isaac?
Mr. Engelberger, how did Isaac get his name?
It's my conjecture that Isaac got his name from his mother and father. Asimov, we didn't know what great things he was going to write when he was born, but he got a nice name, and Isaac Asimov will be famous as a science fiction writer forever.
Mr. Engelberger, can my grandpa buy Isaac? He is 85 years old. Sometimes it's hard for him to fix his medicine. Can you hurry up and put Isaac together so he can help my grandpa fix his medicine, get in and out of bed, or even help him make his breakfast?
Oh, what a grand objective. This is what so many of us need. I'm 85 now too, but I'm a frustrated physicist because I wanted to build Isaac and members of the family like Isaac who would live in the home with handicapped or elderly people, see that they take the right medicine, the right food, and that they have a comfortable life. And that is an objective that I was too old to accomplish, but I'm delighted to see that the world is following so fast on this objective.
By the way, can Isaac help my grandpa improve his golf game? He lives in Florida.
You know, improving the golf game may be slow for a robot because it's not his highest objective. But I'm sure it could happen because I can see a robot, a two-armed robot, standing behind him, grabbing his forearms and teaching him how to really swing. And when he knows how to swing, he'll know how to hit, and he'll be one old man who's a big shot in his crowd.
Mr. Engelberger, have you heard about I Rock to Read? It's the best thing ever.
Yes, indeed. I've heard about I Rock to Read. I'm delighted to think that I may have a word or two that would appear in that journal. That can become a very famous journal because it's at the leading edge.
I rock to read.